From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
This fella wants to know, can't we all just get along? And he also posed this question. Check it out.
If white people are so awful, why do you keep moving to their neighborhoods?
So as you saw there, as he was eating his hamburger, and I'm sure it had a lot of mayonnaise and no seasoning on it. But anyway, I digress. He wants to know, if white people are so awful, why do we keep moving next door to them, right? Or moving into their neighborhoods? Well, there's a whole lot of reasons. First of all, have you heard of the Civil Rights Movement? Well, during the Civil Rights Movement, there was this thing called integration, right? Getting rid of segregation. When we were separate from y'all, we did have our own neighborhoods, however they were operating, right? We were living and enjoying life next to each other. But then somebody got a bright idea of, let's end all of that. Now, I get it. Yeah, let's end all of the racism, which that ain't ended yet, right? Let's end all of that. But we didn't need to live next door to y'all. But we know that the Civil Rights Movement was a money grab for white people because we've seen it. We've seen videos, especially the one of how to sell to the Negro or whatever it was. Oh, they have money too, right? Their money spends. Be nice to them white people, and they like the things that you like. So it was about getting the money. It wasn't because y'all finally started liking black people. Y'all ain't never liked black people, and you're never gonna like black people. So that's one way that we moved to y'all neighborhoods. Of course, y'all had white flight, and you're like, oh my God, we just want the money. We don't want to live next door to you. And let's go a little bit further. Y'all remember when y'all used to burn our towns down? Black Wall Street, Rosewoods, your Allentowns, your Slocums, and all that. Y'all remember when y'all would do that? Usually when your woman somehow found herself in our neighborhoods and our towns, she would lie and say a brother did something to her, and then y'all would ride at 9 and go make sure that you take care of that. So yeah, y'all got rid of our neighborhood. So maybe we thought, let's see what they got going on over there, and let's keep it a buck. When we did move to our neighborhoods, especially back in the day, and even now, y'all would make sure to terrorize us, right? Even burn the house down and a whole host of other things. Okay, now let's also bring in politics, especially when it comes to the black community. It is underserved. There's not any resources, and oftentimes they move into checking the cashes, your pawn shops, and, your 99-cent stores and the weed shops, the things that we really, that's not very lucrative in our neighborhoods. So sometimes when we get a little money, we're like, well, that neighborhood over there looks really good. I can afford to live there. And it's not necessarily because you're white. It's because you have better things, right? More resources, and it looks nicer. We know that they rarely invest into the black neighborhoods. There's hardly any greenery. There's just a lot going on. Bumps in the road, potholes, you name it. So that's one reason. But let's talk about the real issue here. The real issue is gentrification, homie. You don't ever want to talk about when y'all want to live next to us. When y'all move into the neighborhood because y'all don't want to go, live in the country or whatever it is anymore. Y'all want a little city living. So y'all come over to where we are, and then you point things out. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like that. And y'all change things. And because y'all got a little bit more money than us, y'all tend to raise up the housing values, and we can't afford to live there because, let's be honest, because y'all ain't ran us our reparations check yet. We have to live in low-income places sometimes, right? And not to discount all of the institutional and systemic racism that holds us down by your people. So you move in, right? And then you don't like how urban it looks. And you want to bring in a Starbucks and all the other things, right? Make the place unseasoned. And so y'all come live next to us for all of that. Why not have that conversation? But let's keep it really real. You talking about our neighborhood? Well, your neighborhood was not technically America. Your neighborhood is technically in Europe. See, y'all moved in other people's neighborhoods when you first got here. The Indians were living here, Native Americans, and Black Americans were here. And all of a sudden, you're using the word ours rather heavily. So this wasn't even originally yours. So again, it's not about us wanting to live next door to you because you're awful. You can do with that what you will, okay? You know how your people get down, and we know how to get down too. It's because we're looking for a better life. And sometimes that's in a better neighborhood, not because it's white, just because it's better. So I hope that helps. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel.